When it gets hot in your car, you don't necessarily want to leave electronics baking in the sun. But isn't that one of the reasons why you got a dash cam? To monitor your vehicle while you're away from it? The worst thing that can happen though, is to come back to your car, see it damaged, and realize that your dash cam failed because it couldn't stand up to the heat. Hot temperatures and electronics typically do not mix well. So if you live in a hot climate, you're going to want to find the best dash cam to handle the hot weather. But with so many options out there, how do you know which dash cam will beat the heat? Hello guys, this is Jonathan from BlackboxMyCar, and today we're doing something a little bit more fun. We're going to be testing out the heat resistance of these two cameras, the Thinkware U1000 and the more thrifty alternative that we found on Amazon. Both of these dash cams claim to have an operating temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The hottest temperature recorded in 2019 for the Northern Hemisphere was 127 degrees Fahrenheit. So theoretically, both of these cameras should handle this absolutely fine. However, we do need to remember that the interior of vehicles typically gets much hotter than the exterior. So here's what we're gonna do. We have our heat gun, our thermometer, our two dash cams, and our glass tank to simulate the inside of a car. We're gonna use the heat gun to heat up the inside of the tank while the cameras are recording to see where exactly these cameras decide to shut off. Boys, check out how hot this gun is. Check it. The glass cracked. So we're going to be changing up how we're doing this experiment, because previously, the first time around, the plastic piece on the top ended up just bending and melting, and in some cases burning, and the glass on the tank ended up cracking. So what we're going to do instead is actually flip the tank, mount the cameras along the glass piece, and then have the heat gun just running underneath and heating up the cameras. Okay, so we've now reset up the experiment, effectively just flipping the tank, mounting the cameras along the top, and then we have the thermometer just along the back side here, and we'll effectively just be putting the heat gun up from the bottom here to heat up the tank. So as you can see, the Thinkware camera fared much better than the thrifty purchase we made off of Amazon. The 4K camera that we picked off of Amazon ended up turning itself off before eventually melting and separating from its mount entirely. The Thinkware camera at the peak of heat ended up restarting, but continued to record from that point without any problems and without any kind of physical damage. If you want to know if your dash cam can stand up to the heat, do let us know the make and model in the comments down below, and who knows, maybe we'll put it to the test as well.